click, click, click. I'm the Elephant King! Hey, there we go. There's my sound check, sound check, sound check. All right, can I get a sound check from my guests?
Sure.
Hey!
Happy Black History Month, everybody.
Yeah, happy Black History Month. Awesome, guys. Welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where these three comedians and myself bring a little bit of laughter into your life tonight. If the internet gods bless us. We're having some internet issues, so Spectrum, if you're listening, screw you. All right. Let's introduce our guests. My first guest is a stand-up and sketch comedy writer and a performer in New York City. She's been seen in the Boston Comedy Festival, Plano Comedy Festival, and She Makes Me Laugh Fest. Let's welcome Rebecca Kaplan. How are you, Rebecca?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, let's hear a little bit about your life. 30 seconds or less.
I'm from Brooklyn and I'm still living here. And I spend too much time on Twitter.
Are you from Brooklyn?
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, I thought you said you were just living in Brooklyn. I didn't know if you were from Brooklyn.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, welcome, Rebecca. It's like, I just said that, bitch. That's what? Awesome. My next guest is based in Austin, Texas. He's a comedic musical storyteller tuned in the key of positivity. I love that. Let's hear it for Symply Courtney. Welcome, brother.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Doing great, Symply. Man, tell us a little bit about your life. 30 seconds or less.
I'm happy right now. My birthday just passed earlier this week.
Oh, yeah? What's your day? What's your birthday?
February 8th.
February 8th, man. Nice. Well, congratulations. Happy birthday to you. What
you.
are you, about 24?
35, man. I'm happy to be alive.
Happy
Staying
to be alive and healthy too, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Welcome for being here. Or
Yes,
welcome. Sir. Yeah. All right. Last and definitely not least, this comedian was born and raised in Australia, Americanized in Texas, and he now calls Los Angeles home, like so many of us. He is the host of the online show Good Day from LA and its food challenge side project, Are You My Veggie Mate?, where he tortures comedians with their first taste of the Aussie icon Vegemite. Let's welcome my good friend Dan Green. Welcome, brother.
Hey, Chris. How's it going, mate?
It's going good, mate. Hey, man, a little bit about your life, 30 seconds or less.
Yeah, I made 16 years of bad decisions, and it led me to moving to LA 4 months before the pandemic to pursue a career in stand-up comedy, which is a joke in itself because there is no stand-up comedy out here right now. So it's an interesting career choice, but I burned my boat on the beach essentially. So now we're here. So
well,
I'm gonna knock it out.
Well, dude, let me tell you, I think you got out here at a perfect time. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you got out here long enough to start growing some roots. Do you know what I mean? If you would have came out here a year later, I think you might have even turned around and said peace. You know what I mean? So I think
probably, mate, probably. But I think the good news was I got so broke out here I couldn't even leave. You know when you're fucking broke that you can't afford to drive out of town. That's when you're like, well, shit, I'm staying.
I'm just gonna sit here in my car.
Because it was $400 in gas to get back to Texas, and I had about $4, so I wasn't going anywhere.
Well, perfect, man. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. If it's your first time checking into the show, we're live every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're having some internet issues, so if you're watching this back in replay, thank you so much for being here. If you're one of our fans, thank you again. If you're not, make sure you subscribe, like, all that jazz. We're here for your pleasure. Guys, I'm your host, Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. I want to give a little shout out to our sponsors before we start. Here we go. Got Anger. Breakthrough Innovative Group is a full-service consulting firm specializing in anger management. A Los Angeles County certified provider since 2007, they provide education and training services to organizations and individuals like myself to build stronger, healthier relationships. If you do go check them out at breakthroughinnovative.com. Make sure you say hello to Maria for me. I love her. She helped me get through my 26 hours of court-ordered anger management. Thank you, Maria. Okay. Next, Greg Dean, Okay, there. Transition done. Greg Dean, the professor of comedy. He's been teaching comedy techniques and how to succeed, not suck seed, in comedy for over 40 years. If you're considering stand-up comedy or want to add humor to your speeches or presentations, or you're a friggin' expert who just wants a refresher course on proper joke structure, then go check out his website, standupcomedy.com. We love you, Greg Dean. I will see you soon, I am sure. Here we go. I think we need to get this show started. Guys, when we get to the trivia, if you're watching this, make sure you jump in the live chat. Feel free to answer the questions. Try to beat everyone else. For my guest tonight, your name is your buzzer. Do not shout out the answer, please. Other comics are going to hate you because you stole their points. Okay. We're going to start.
Such a strong term, man. Come on.
What?
Hate is such a strong term.
It is a strong term. It is. Hate. All right. We're going to start with a serious question. I want to start with Rebecca. Am I going to say this right? Punxsutawney Phil. Look, he just saw a shadow, right, a couple weeks ago. He saw a shadow. 6 more months of winter. If you were stuck in your own Groundhog Day, Rebecca, what would you do over and over?
Right now I'd probably try to learn how to sing. I'm trying to do that right now, and it takes a while.
Like singing? Are you doing like voice lessons and all that stuff?
Yeah, I'm pretty naturally bad at singing.
I'm horrible.
But it doesn't stop me. What?
I'm horrible at singing. I've tried. I don't know if I would ever do voice lessons. I don't know. You guys do voice lessons at all? No. No. Awesome. How about you, Symply?
Same question?
Yeah, dude. What are you doing over and over if you're stuck in Groundhog Day?
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't even remember what your question was, man. Let's see. Over and over, I'd probably be... Oh, God, this is the worst. I'd be getting up and I'd be making the same video and uploading it every freaking day. So I'm doing a 35 videos in 35 days challenge for myself for my birthday. And so I'd be uploading the same damn video every day. That would suck.
Insanity. How about you, Dan?
So it's the same day every day, so that means there's no hangovers, correct?
True.
Oh, I'm getting fucked up. That's real easy right there. That ain't hard. I haven't had a good night in the Terps in about a year, but I'm pretty sure if I was doing it over and over again, I'd have some good ones.
Of course you would get effed up, bro. We're going to do another question, and then we're going to do some trivia. All right. Dan, we're going to start with you on this one. Brady, right? Brady. Patriots, now Buccaneers, is considered the GOAT, greatest of all time of football. Who's the GOAT in comedy, in your opinion?
Well, for starters, I'm sorry. Brady's not the GOAT in sports. There's a little bloke named Don Bradman who played cricket who's the GOAT.
I didn't say sports. Or did I say sports? Football. Football, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
Football, all
Brady.
right, fair enough. So, the GOAT in comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, the GOAT in comedy, mate. I tell you, I mean, I'm a big Norm Macdonald fan, but Obviously like some Dave as well. Dave, pretty much, Chappelle's probably the king of the castle, just for the fact that the man could sit down there for 3 or 4 hours and knock it out.
Yeah.
And not be entertaining for that whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as just not giving a shit on stage, I like Norm Macdonald's approach to comedy more than anything, because he just rolls out there and just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he's fantastic. How about you, Rebecca?
I think sorry, you were asking favorite comedian, right?
Yeah, who do you think is the greatest of all time?
I don't know. I maybe like Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman. Wow. How about you? How about you, Simply?
I'm gonna go with Pryor, man. I got Pryor up there. He's mine.
Yeah, I personally I would say Pryor, or I think Steve Martin. Those are two of my favorites, and just fantastic. Just kind of stand out in history for sure. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do 10 questions. These first 10 are worth 1 point each. Winner's going to walk away with the Amazon gift card and go to round 2. Are you guys ready?
No.
Remember, no. Remember, your name is your buzzer. No pressure. Are you ready? Here we go. Who is Jay-Z married to?
Simply. Beyonce knows. Correct.
What Aussie folk hero gave up battling crocodiles and headed to Manhattan?
Dan.
That's
Mick Dundee, mate.
That's Mick Dundee. That's correct. Crocodile Dundee.
Thank you. Thanks for sliding that one in so I get one right. That's awesome, man. Thank you.
I would have got pissed if you didn't get that right, dude. I mean, come on. Also, guys, let me finish the question. These were short questions. Just let me finish the question before you shout out your name. All right. Number 3. What color is Barney? Rebecca.
He is purple and green.
That's right. Everyone's on the scoreboard. Yeah. What is the name of the Wendy's fast food founder?
Simply.
Dave. That's correct. This rapper had 99 problems.
Dan. Jay-Z.
It is Jay-Z. What hairstyle was Sinead O'Connor best known for?
Dan. This one. She had the buzz cut.
Yes.
Down to nothing.
Buzz cut, shaved head, no hair, whatever. Okay.
Hey, I'll tell you, you want to hear something funny about Sinead O'Connor? In Australia, we only have two TV channels where I grew up, and every Saturday and Sunday morning, it was the top 40. So you're watching top 40 while you're having breakfast, and for 14 weeks, Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor was number 1, and it fucked my dad's world up, because every weekend he had to watch Sinead O'Connor sing for 8 minutes twice a weekend, and it used to bum him out so bad. It was so much fun.
Stuck in his own Groundhog weekend.
Oh, yeah. He was having groundhog months.
Wonderful, dude. Wonderful. All right, here we go. What stand-up comedian started filling in for Johnny Carson in '87 and later became the host of The Tonight Show?
Dan. Jay Leno.
It is Jay Leno. What song plays every time the alarm goes off in the film Groundhog Day?
Oh, Dan.
Go for it, Dan.
I Got You, Babe.
I Got You, Babe. That is correct. What rapper always reminded us that he had his mind on his money?
Simply.
Snoop Dogg. In war games, what game does a computer play against itself over and over to teach itself the futility of nuclear war?
Rebecca.
Go for it, Rebecca.
Chess.
No, that's such a good guess.
Tic-tac-toe.
Simply.
It is tic-tac-toe.
Oh.
Because I called on her. I'm giving it to her. No one else called their name out before she said it. All right, here we go. Simply, do you want to give us a few minutes of your best jokes? Such a weird transition. I didn't even call that out.
I kind of figured that's how it was going to go. Yeah, I was like, all right, here's the next question. Simply tell us some jokes now. Bam, right there.
Bam.
That's how we doing it. You got high energy. We know you got high energy. I know you got high energy. Yeah. Now, what's up, man? I'm Symply Courtney. I am a stand-up comic, dad, and also an Uber driver from Austin, Texas. That's a lot.
What?
Take it in. Take it in. Um, crazy part of being an Uber driver named Courtney. I'm Southern because obviously I'm from Texas, and so I greet people. I welcome people to my car. One of the strangest things that happens is people do not believe that I am who I say I am. Isn't that weird? Like I have to prove almost like on a daily basis that I am the bearer of this damn name. You know what I'm saying? Weird. Um, I greet people when they come to the car, and so I'll do a little thing like, welcome to my car. How you doing? I'm Courtney. I legitimately had a woman respond to me one day. Are you sure? That was a real thing. Yeah, straight up. She says, "Are you sure?" And now we all know what she was implying by that, right? That I stole the car and then kept the job that came with the car. Yeah, out here stealing cars and jobs at the same time. That's what we doing. What kind of car thievery have you been exposed to, man? That's what they do. You know how you can tell I'm not a car thief? I just referred to it as car thievery. That sounds like some kind of cool elective at a prep school or something. Hey, Brad, what classes you got? I got jousting. Hey, Chuck, what class you got? Car thievery. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. Not the strangest reaction I've gotten, though, to introduce myself when I pick up somebody. I had a lady once open the door. I introduced myself immediately. She looks at me, y'all. Looks at her phone. Looks back at me. Looks at her phone again. And just says, nope, and closed the door in my face. Yeah. Messed up. Here's the crazier part. It was raining. Dan, it was raining when this happened. I'm not even making this part up. She did this with torrential downpour going on. And so she slams the door, and I'm like, I felt bad. Like, I really felt bad for like 4.5 seconds. 4 minutes and 5, because that's how long it took me to circle the block and splash her, because I got revenge. So don't do that. Yeah, you're not going to make me feel bad in my own car, and there's a big puddle next to you, Barbara. And I gave her a 1 star. Yeah, I called that the wet 1 star. Splash. Yes, I did. So we petty. Last thing, man, I'll get the heck out of here. I don't even know if it's been 5 minutes, but whatever. It's cool being a dad. I don't know how many times I can say this. I really love being a dad. I love being a parent. I love everything about it. Just cutting right into it. We got favorites. I don't know if any of the people on this chat are parents.
Yep.
You got favorites. Be honest. You got favorites. You do. People try to act like they ain't got favorites. I know. Mess stuff up. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get the heck out of here. For those of you that don't believe that, and you might even have kids yourself, ask your parents. Your parents got favorites. They don't tell you this when you're a kid. But when you're an adult, you get some drink, because we're on YouTube or whatever, you get some of the right beverage, if you know what I mean. And that went invisible. That was kind of cool. Hold up. That was crazy. This is like Predator or something. Anyways, you get the right beverage in them, and they'll let you know who the favorite was real quick. I found out recently that I am not the favorite with my mom. You know when I found out I wasn't the favorite? I found out I wasn't the favorite at my sister's funeral. How messed up is that? I know, hard turn. It's cold. My mom was there. She's like, oh my God, my baby's gone. I ain't got nobody else. And I was like, I'm literally right here. Are you serious? And everybody was like, yeah, we feel so bad for you. With me standing in earshot of this whole thing. And so I was just looking at everybody like, okay, the rest of my life now is to outlive that. I need to make sure that my life is so good that I could be somebody's favorite. That's it. I ended it on a sour note. You know why? Because that's how comedy works sometimes. You take reality and you just mold it into something and make it good. If it makes you feel bad, sorry. Next time you see me, it'll be a little bit better. But other than that, I'm done. Thank you. I've been Symply Courtney. My name's up there.
It is. It is up there. Great job, Symply. Woo!
All right.
Wonderful job. Wonderful job. All right, here we go.
Simply.
Simply. Yeah, just so you know, if you're tuning into the show tonight or if you're watching this in replay, you can look down here in the corner. You can see my guests. You can see their Instagram tags, and I'll have links to their websites and all that in the description below. So go show them some love. Awesome job, Simply. Here we go. Next question. Start with you, Simply, with this one. What's the first concert you attended, and how old were you?
All right, first concert I attended. I don't remember how old, but I was super young. Bobby Brown. This is I'm gonna assume this was like early '90s. I remember it because I don't know if y'all remember the trend back in the '90s. Man, they had like heavy pyrotechnics at these concerts. I was somewhat of a skittish kid, and so I remember being freaked out. Like I knew it was gonna happen before it happened, and then finally he comes out and it's the bam, and I just started screaming. Not on the spectrum because I know that's supposedly an autism thing that you're scared of loud sounds and stuff. But I tell more and more of these stories from my childhood. It makes me go, maybe, like just not 100% sure. I might be putting this video in a different category now by all the things I brought up. Now we've talked about people passing away. Now I'm talking about people being on the spectrum. Chris Kidder, your show may be on a different part of YouTube before this thing is over. I apologize. Let me do something else real quick. Black Lives Matter. Okay, now we just really moved this to a whole different category. Now.
Oh, I love it, dude. I love it. Thank you for that. How about you, Dan?
I came from a little country town, so there's about 6,000 people in my town, so live music was hard to find. But, 1992, my dad took me on a bus 6 hours to go watch Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
That was my first concert, was a chaperoned cowboy concert with my dad. And I think at the time, I think he just needed someone to go with him. That's why I got dragged along. But that was the plan. And I rocked up to that. And I liked the bus ride. That's how bored I was in my town. I liked the bus ride. 6 hours on a bus. Usually we'd go up and do the same bus ride to watch a game of rugby twice a year. But this time was for a concert. So I was like, all right.
Nice.
My music tastes have changed since. So it's a little less country and a little bit more everything else. But yeah. But I grew up on an 8-track I grew up on Kenny Rogers 8 tracks. So yeah.
Kenny Rogers was awesome.
Mate, my dad only had 4 8 tracks, man. It was 2 Kenny Rogers and 2 Charlie Prides, and that's all I had. That was my entire.
Thought you were gonna say they were all Kenny Rogers. At least they weren't all Kenny Rogers. Your dad needed a little diversity in there. How about you, Rebecca?
I think the earliest concert that I remember was like They Might Be Giants.
They Might Be Giants. Nice. Now you said the earliest you remember. Now does that mean like maybe you were toasted and don't remember any others?
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely possible that, I'd say likely that we went to concerts when I was younger.
Yeah. My first one was Smashing Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins, it was 96, Melancholy Infinite Sadness Tour. I was 17 with friends, and we got in the third row, center stage, in this, it was the Forum in Buffalo, and it was literally like, 45,000 people. And as soon as the lights went off, we dove over the 2 rows in front of us to get up against the stage. It was amazing. At 17, like, it couldn't be any better, man. We were moshing and throwing people around, which I still don't understand moshing. It was just a way to get out your anger, I guess. It's kind of like football.
You definitely won't understand it now in a pandemic, my friend.
You're right.
Missed all of that.
Okay, guys, we're going to do 5 more questions. This is our next round of trivia. These questions are worth 3 points each. We had 10 questions at 1 point. We have 10 more questions at 3 points. And it's anybody's game. Last 10 questions are worth 5 points each. So here we go. Next question. Your name is your buzzer. No. Known as the Mega Drive in Japan, what was the name of Sega's 16-bit console when it came to the U.S. in 98?
Simply.
Go for it, Simply.
Sega Genesis.
I thought you were just going to leave it with Sega. I'm like, no! Yes, it was Sega Genesis. And it was awesome.
I had to do that.
Sega.
I had we had the Mega Drive in Australia. Mega Drive just sounded
Did
so
y'all?
much better.
It does kind of sound badass, yeah.
Dan, was it the big box or what? Like with the
No, it
slider
was the
on
same
it?
size as the Genesis. It was just branded differently.
It was branded as it was branded differently. And then when it came to the US, they branded it as the Genesis.
Yeah, that was cool. That was a fun time.
What fraternity is home to Bluto, Flounder, Otter, and Boone?
Simply.
Go for it, Simply.
Alpha Phi Kappa Llama Slamma Jumper.
I thought it was gonna be like, I don't give a fuck, like whatever, like.
Right. I was trying to remember the one from Houston. Phi Slamma Jamma. Dang it! I was trying to remember what they used to call Clyde Drexler and them in Houston.
No. The answer I'm looking for is Delta Tau Chi or Delta Tau Chai. I don't know. How do you pronounce it? Hey, I want to give a shout out. If you are watching, it looks like some people are watching. Freespur, he's here every week. I love you, buddy. We got Shui Lur H. I don't know how to pronounce that. We got Mr. Rafiko says Aussie. I'm sure that's got to be one of Dan's friends. Welcome, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, we got Eric Stenson in the house, another comedian. What's up, Eric Stenson, all the way out there in Vegas? Okay, here we go. I just said that question. Okay, What color is the bird in the original logo for the game Angry Birds?
Rebecca.
Go for it, Rebecca.
Red or green.
You were right with red. It was red. I like it. Red, green, blue, maybe yellow.
Yellow fella.
All right. This actor famously said, all right.
Dan.
Go for it, Dan.
That'd be Matthew McConaughey, mate.
It is Matthew McConaughey. Do you know what movie that was from?
That was from Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and Confused. That is correct. But you don't get points for the Dazed and Confused part. All right. What year was Obama first elected as POTUS?
Rebecca.
Go for it, Rebecca.
2008.
It was 2008.
Yeah.
All right, you've been asking like old people questions, and like that's the first one that I've been like alive for. So I think I just need
Shots fired.
I love it. So I know I didn't prep my guest, but my questions span 45 years or so of pop
Well, I
culture.
don't. Simply was like alive when the Sega came out. You like remember it? I don't know.
Yeah. I think all of us were alive except maybe you. How old are you? How old are you,
really
Rebecca?
Old. That sucks.
Wait.
How old are you, Rebecca?
I'm young enough that I was not alive when the Sega Genesis came out.
Good answer.
I'm
love it.
Still in that. I'm still in that answer. I like how you answered that. Well done.
I want to know.
What year did the Genesis come out again?
It came out 88, I think. 88 or 89.
88? I thought it was, okay. I thought it was like 90 or 91.
No, it was 88 or 89. Yeah, 88 or 89. I think 88 though. I want to know. We do have viewers watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry if it's a little choppy. We love you, Spectrum. Whatever. All right. I want to know what the audience, the viewers, think. What celebrity would be your Valentine? What celebrity would be your Valentine? Rebecca? If you had to pick a celebrity to be your Valentine, who are you going with?
Barack Obama.
Nice. Are you a political person? Are you a big fan of politics?
Not really.
Not really. He'd be your Valentine. That's the first person to come to mind. How about you, Simply?
Let's go with Michelle Obama.
Okay, you guys can just go out on a date. Yeah. Okay. I can go out on a couples thing. How about you, Dan?
Well, all the Obamas are taken, so I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to go with you know what? If we're going to Valentine's Day crush, I'll take 1990s Winona Ryder, back when she was shoplifting shit.
Back when she was valuable.
Yeah.
The daughters are of legal age now.
There you go. Honestly,
God damn! Now I'm sitting there, I'm old, and now I'm like, all right, okay. God.
Rebecca, honestly, knowing Dan, I thought he would have went there.
You know what? It was underarm to me, and I decided to back off it. I was like, you know what?
Okay, I'll do it with one of the daughters. You'd have Barack.
There you go.
I'm sure he's a good listener. I'll take Barack.
Eric, oh my God, Eric Stenson. He said Scarlett Johansson. Isn't she beautiful? She's absolutely beautiful. And then Mr. Rafiko, he said Olivia Munn. You know what? She's my favorite. She's one of the only like celebrities I follow on Instagram. I love her. And Jameson Woodworth, welcome to the show. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Said Megan Fox. Skewy said Reese Witherspoon. Oh my God, great answers. I love it.
Yeah,
Great.
Scarlett Johansson's way out of Stinson's league. I'll tell you that much right now.
Eric Stinson. Is she out of your scale? What is she? No, I'm dizzy. No, we know him. He has this whole scale for women as part of his comedy, but it's
0 to
funny.
15 scale, yeah.
It's 0 to 10 or 0 to 15. I don't know. Awesome. We're gonna do our next 5 questions. These are worth 3 points each. If you're watching the show, jump into live chat. Try to beat everyone else. In 1989, before Rebecca was born, what rap album prompted the FBI to send a warning letter to NWA's distributor?
Simply.
Go for it, Simply.
All right. So you said
The name of the album. Yeah.
Straight out of Compton. No. Yeah. No. Compton.
No, go with your gut. You said it. Correct.
Straight out of Compton. Then. I'm sorry, dude. I was on some other shit. Sorry.
No, it was coming out. I heard it, so we're going with it.
I didn't say the S word. I said stuff. Sorry, Rebecca. My bad.
Is the answer red or green?
Red or green. Finish this tagline from another thing before Rebecca was born. Classic 87 Heinz Ketchup commercial. The best things come...
In small package. Oh, sorry. Rebecca.
No! Go for it, Rebecca.
What?
Go for it. You said in small packages?
Yeah.
I love the answer, but that is incorrect.
Rebecca again.
Go for it, Rebecca.
The best things come in Heinz ketchup packets.
No, but I love that answer.
Simply.
Go for it, Simply.
3s?
No. No.
The best things come in a ketchup bottle?
No. 87 Heinz Ketchup commercial. The best things come to those who wait.
That is a Heinz. Wow. Shout out to whoever did the marketing on that. Wow. Did not know that.
Yeah, or maybe they got fired over that because that is not memorable whatsoever.
You gotta wonder what didn't make the cut.
Right?
It was probably like the best things come to those in small packages. I don't know.
I can't say. Dan, when you asked that question, I had so many things in mind, but I was like, yo, we got to keep this at a PG-13 or lower. So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I wonder what didn't make the cut.
Skewy said in red globs. I love that answer. The best things come in
You know
red
the
globs.
There we go. Yeah, that's
What was the commercial about? Was it about like the aging process? Like, this is a finely aged ketchup, like a vintage.
Right? I mean, you would think like that's a really we all need to go Google that afterwards and see what the hell that commercial was.
Right.
Okay, the top performing band based on record sales of 2020 is. This is within your timeline.
Rebecca.
Go for it, Rebecca.
Wait, a band or a solo artist?
It's a band, the top performing band based on record sales in 2020.
I was gonna guess Taylor Swift, but I got nothing.
Simply.
No. Go for Simply.
The Beatles.
It is the Beatles.
Oh God, I guess.
It is the Beatles. So
it can't be the complete Beatles because they're not all here.
Listen,
they're still selling. Though.
They're still selling. I said what band based on record sales. So the Beatles was first, and second to them was BTS, and they were the only 2 bands to sell over 1 million copies in 2020.
And this is in 2020. Holy
2020.
crap.
Yes.
That is nuts.
The owners
Wow,
of all the Beatles album rights are banking. Let's just say that.
Their
All right.
catalog is crazy.
It's so huge, dude. You know, here I don't know if you guys are all. Well, no, you're not all here in LA, obviously. But there's a radio station here in LA that plays classic rock, and every Sunday for 3 hours, every Sunday it's Beatles, and it's always the same shit. Just always Beatles for 3 hours. It's crazy. They're still. I mean, they're great. Okay, it's the speed at which Sandra Bullock had to keep the bus from exploding in this action film.
Dan.
Go for it, Dan.
44 miles an hour?
44 miles an hour. That's specific. No.
Rebecca.
Go for it, Rebecca.
I think it was like 51 or 52.
No.
No. Oh God, I noticed. I just watched the stupid movie. Simply,
Simply.
uh, let's go. Let's go 55.
No, the answer I'm looking for is 50. I really
I
like.
knew it was
I
50 something. Shit.
I thought as soon as it started coming out of your mouth, Rebecca, I'm like, she's got this, and you went 51 or 52.
I knew it was highway speed. Okay.
We were in the ballpark though.
Yes.
You should
Yeah.
give us both half the points.
The points. Rebecca's trying to get them points.
Get them points, Rebecca.
What type? Last question for this round. What type of radiation caused Banner to turn into the Hulk?
Dan,
Simply.
Go for Dan.
gamma.
It was gamma.
Yeah.
It was gamma. Gamma radiation. All right, that was that round. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more questions. No, we're not. I'm sorry. I'm like messing up here. Okay, in just a minute, we're gonna see some jokes from Rebecca, but first, dude, I'm like my internet is pissing me off. I'm looking at my bad internet and it's pissing me off. But guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Got it? Got it. Okay. Rebecca, please bless us with some of your jokes so I can think of something else for just a few minutes. I'm like totally having brain farts all night tonight. This is so unlike me. But I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Cool. Okay, this is I don't know. Can I also say that movie that you were referencing, like I think it was called like Speed Limit or something, or I don't know.
Speed.
Speed. Oh, it could have been called Speed Limit. But
That's true.
it's it like stole the concept of like a much older, better movie called Wages of Fear, but which you should all go see.
Wages of Fear?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But yeah, I'll do some stand up, and if that was part of the time, like yeah, just light me whenever. I don't know. I have no concept of time right now. Time is it?
You got it. You got it.
Okay. So I'm in Brooklyn right now. It's great. I'm definitely not losing my mind at all. It's I don't know. Like I'm actually from New York. And like people kept like, you know, earlier in the pandemic, people kept saying that people like me who like stayed here were like brave. And it's like, I'm not brave, you guys. I'm just stuck here. Like I have literally nowhere else to go. Like, you know, like, don't you think that if my parents had like a house in Connecticut that I could like escape to, I wouldn't be there in like a second. But I don't know. It's fine though. Like I do. It's weird though, because like I'm in Brooklyn, but I'm not like taking the train right now because gross. And like so I haven't like been to Manhattan in like a couple of months, and like I miss Manhattan a lot. I miss it so much that I like actually pooped on the floor of my apartment just to feel like I was there. It's really you know, just like reminds me of the smells of like Grand Central Station. I don't know. I've been doing a lot of like adulting. Like I think can you see like I'm wearing real clothing right now instead of a bathrobe. But I did basically like live in my bathrobe for like last month. Like I don't know. I mean, like Jerry Seinfeld says that like doing stand-up in a suit is like his way of showing the audience that he's serious about stand-up. Like me doing Zoom shows in my bathrobe is my way of telling the audience that it's a pandemic and I don't give a crap. I don't know. It's fine though. I mean, we're all I am like adulting. I've like I don't know. I haven't like had like a quote unquote like adult like apartment or like job or whatever. But like you know, I'm still savvy. Like I know what a mortgage is. You know, like I've played Monopoly before. It's like when you flip the card over, you get half your money back, and then your dad yells at you for like an hour. Like that's what a mortgage is. I I don't know. Like, is that not how everybody else's Monopoly went when they were a kid? I don't know. It's fine though. I also like I had a viral tweet like last year with like a picture of a really really messy bedroom, and a caption under it that said, "I'd never have sex with a man if he took me back to a room that looked like this. Good thing it's my room and men don't care." So, like my life is going amazing, if you were wondering. And that was like before the pandemic, so it's like a real like downhill battle. I mean, it's fine. I'm like, I kind of like my room really needs to be vacuumed, but like that's all that I have left of my cat. Just all her like, I don't know. I like really like, like this the cat here is saying two things. One, I miss Delilah, and two, I don't care about having people with cat allergies in my home. Like they can all go I don't know. But yeah, like like my cat died a long time ago, but her hair will live on forever on my floor and on my carpet. I don't know. It's fine though. I actually like I feel like people are like so bored right now. They're like just they'll like watch anything on like live streams. Not this is a good one, but like I did like literally like I live streamed my bedroom, like cleaning up my bedroom with a friend on Instagram, and like 20 people watched and were really like engaged with it. Like I don't know, we're living in truly the weirdest timeline. And yeah, I turned it into a game show, and yeah, and I don't know. I don't I have no there that's not a I don't have a punchline for that. That's like a real thing that I literally did. Um and I don't know, has that been 5 minutes? I have again no
Yeah,
concept.
about.
Okay, cool.
I love it. Just like, am I done? Oh my God, guys, thank you, thank you so much, Rebecca. That was awesome. You got some people going. Did she poop on the floor? Did she say poop? I love that. And yes, your cat hair will live on forever. I had a dog pass about a year ago, and I'm still finding hair around my house. So I don't think it's going anywhere. We love our animals, don't we? I love animals, and yeah. But thank you for that, guys. If you're just tuning in, make sure you go show my comics, my guests, some love. You can see their information down here in the corner. That is their Instagram tags. We love likes and follows and all that goodness, and they're gonna have their information in the description below, so go show them some love. Are you ready to move on, Dan?
Time out. Time
Yes.
out.
Okay.
Chris.
No, hold up.
No. That's a normal thing to have cat hair of an animal that is not around anymore in your house.
I mean, dude, like if you see this shit get on everything, it's so hard. Like you'll find it for years unless you just literally stripped your house down. You know what I mean? Like if you clean up,
I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. Go ahead, you got it. You and Rebecca got that one. I'm like, when the hell do you clean your house?
I don't have cats.
2 years ago.
No, we clean our house, but you still find it like clinging to shit, like underneath your bed.
You good? I'm being a butt.
Somewhere there's a joke about somewhere there's a joke about pussy hair in there somewhere. I don't know what it was about, but it's in there.
Right, Dan. I was like, wait, they was just like, yeah, you just find it after 2 years. Stuff. It'd be a whole nother cat. You'd be like, oh, look, here's a Mr. Fifi hair still. And I'm like, y'all just skirted right by that one like it was normal. Like, I was like, wait, what? Did y'all just say that? Go ahead. Y'all do your thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm going to mute myself so I could interrupt so you can get on with the show. I'm sorry.
I like Rebecca jumped into live chat and said, I didn't actually poop on the floor. To which I said, yes, you did. Oh, God. Awesome. Here we go. I'm going to start with you, Dan. 1 minute or less. Describe your worst nightmare.
My worst nightmare?
Yes.
Oh, I know what my worst nightmare is. I've lived it.
God.
When I was back in the army, there's a place called Tully in far north Queensland. It is the premier jungle training facility in the world. It is the highest rainfall in the southern hemisphere, and they send you out to hang out in this shit for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's an absolute fucking nightmare, mate. I remember it because when I was there, last time I was there, I broke my glasses on day 1 of 2 weeks.
Oh no.
And that sucked. So I'm sitting there trying to follow this guy right on last light. I'm trying to concentrate on a little tiny bit of tape on the back of his hat. But as you know, when you look at things in the dark and you concentrate, they disappear. So I'm sitting there going, I can't see. And next thing, bang, I'm on my back. And I could feel the blood coming down my face. And I didn't know what hit me. And then this big Croatian commander I had picks me up by the pack straps off the ground, pulls me to his face and goes, I know you can't see. It's been fucking noted. Now let me fucking navigate. No worries, went back to it. Woke up the next morning. I was sitting there eating breakfast, getting a little breakfast in, and someone looks at me. I got a broken nose and a black eye, and they go, "What happened to you last night?" I said, "I walked into a tree," and all I hear from the pit next to me is, "Was it an Eastern European tree?"
Nice.
Yes, it was. So that was my worst nightmare. Is anytime someone mentions Tully, it kind of sets me off just a little bit. I didn't want to go back there. It was the reason I got out of the army.
A little Monty Python reference there. Dude, that's awesome. How about you, Rebecca? Worst nightmare?
I think my worst nightmare is like 5 minutes ago, if I hadn't been able to jump into the live chat and like correct people to say that I didn't actually poop on my floor. And then maybe it's like in the newspaper the next day. And like that's the thing that I get famous for.
That's funny. That's funny. How about you, Simply?
Man, with what we got going on right now,
what's your worst nightmare, man? Yeah.
Boy, I had the answer already. I was thinking about it. With what's going on right now with the Zoom stuff, is accidentally getting in a parent chat and forgetting to mute myself as I talk trash to my kids or my ex-wife, whatever. You just like, hey, how's it going? Anyways, yo, listen, y'all need to sit the hell down. I'm not playing with y'all, okay? Y'all gonna have me looking like a fool in front of these white people. I'm not trying to do this with y'all today. You know what? Eat your kibbles and bits. Eat your kibbles and bits and go to bed. Stop crying if I give you something to cry about. Hey, how y'all doing? Anyways, what's up? Hey.
Oh shit, I forgot to hit mute.
Yeah, that right there. That'll turn into a cat during something serious. Like that could be tied. You know, I am not a cat.
I think my current worst nightmare is like being on a very large stage in a very large theater doing my act, and then having like a piece of like a tomato or a head of lettuce hit me right in the dick. I think that like, huh?
You would freaking flap the audience if you did that though. Like,
dude,
I mean, I'm not doing nothing, bro. Like, I'm just on stage doing my shit, and someone just pegs me in the nuts with a piece of fruit. Yeah, I'm sure the whole audience would laugh, but I would drop. No thanks. And now that I put it out in the universe, out in the universe, it's gonna happen.
I've been Chris Peter. Y'all have a good night.
I'd throw it back. Throw it right back, man.
I was just reading this thing. I was just reading this thing about Kevin Hart. Yeah. And I guess one of his early days, someone threw and hit him in the face with the chicken wing.
Now that's funny. I believe it. I know that Patrice O'Neal threw something at him once. He threw a phone book at him when he was on stage. Like, he was telling jokes and he said, anything that's in that phone book's funnier than what you're saying on stage right now. Like,
damn.
Damn.
Can we back up a second? She was carrying around a phone book. What year did this?
Right?
Oh my God, Rebecca, you are beautiful. No, this was back obviously in like the early 2000s, or whatever. But yeah, they had a phone book, I guess, at the comedy club. But you know what? Maybe he had one.
Wait, did people used to just have phone books like everywhere?
Yeah.
Wait,
use it as like a stepping stool in your house.
You should have seen what we used to use before GPSs.
Oh yeah.
Can I tell you guys a thing that I just found out existed like recently?
Yes.
Did you know that like before the internet, like they had like printed books with like zip codes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are so wonderful.
In LA is such a big city, like Manhattan and Brooklyn and all that. LA, we had the Thomas Guide, and I don't know if that was in other large cities, but up until like 2008, and you use that to navigate. And I mean, this thing was literally 400 pages thick of
What's
just
the
maps.
one?
It's just maps, page after page after page of maps, and it's the grid of the entire greater Los Angeles area. And you would flip through it. And I
you
think
you think texting and driving's tricky. You should try reading a key map. And
reading a
driving
key
at the
map
same
and
time.
Mapping and driving. I used to map quest everywhere. Go ahead, Chris. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. We're gonna do our next 5 questions, and then we're gonna get a set from Dan Green. Here we go. Are you ready, folks? Your name is your buzzer, and remember, these are worth 5 points. These are worth 5 points. It is anyone's game. What is Ed Sheeran's hometown? Dan.
London.
No. Rebecca.
Birmingham.
No. You guys are close. Birmingham. Wait, no. Simply, you got a guess?
Simply.
Go for it.
Okay, you said.
No Google.
No, I'm using my mind. Man, I'm on the thing I can Google with. It's on my phone. I can't. I mean, I ain't that good. Let's go with. Just throw something out there, man. Westchester, man. I don't know.
No. Good guesses. Good guesses. Halifax.
Yeah. Halifax. Oh, I would have not gotten that at all. I don't
Halifax.
know that. Okay.
The sub part of that is fax. Fax has existed before Rebecca was born. Okay.
Oh.
That is like the running theme of this show. How much money was Julia Roberts' character paid for 1 week in Pretty Woman?
Damn it! I should know this.
Rebecca.
Go for it, Rebecca.
$1 million.
For 1 week? Oh my God! I would be a prostitute. I would.
Dan.
I would. Go for it, Dan.
$10,000?
No.
No. The answer: $3,000
for a week.
For a week. And this was in the 80s. This was the late 80s, I think.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's
I mean, that's like $10,000, I think, about our today's dollars. About $10,000 for a week. Not
that's
bad.
Fair. It's not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal. Do your thing, girl.
Right,
what is Tiger Woods' real first name?
Dan.
Go for it, Dan.
Irvin.
No. I love it. Go for it, Rebecca.
Ted.
I like. She has 2 answers for every. She always has 2 answers.
Is it Barry or Steve? It's close. It's one of those 2.
She has it. She's smart.
Go for it, Simply. You got it.
I'm gonna lose my black card for not knowing this, man. Damn. Let's see. Steve.
No, I don't even. This is not a black name. This is like an English name, I think. Eldrick.
What?
Eldrick. I think that's
close.
I think that's more
laughed at my
British.
Irvin
Yeah.
like I was a dick, but that Irvin was close, man.
You said Irvin there? I mean, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was close.
Oh, Eric Stinson got it right before I said it. Eldrick. Nice job.
Shout out to Eric. He probably
Nice.
Googled, though. Let's just be real.
Yeah, let's be real. Eric, did you Google that shit?
I didn't
All right.
check.
In 2002, I think, Rebecca, you were born at this point. Salon.com published an article that described David Beckham as the biggest one of these because of his grooming, appearance, and style.
Simply.
Go for it, Simply.
Metrosexual.
It is metrosexual.
Yes, I remember my stuff. All right. If you would have said the date, I'd have been out of it. If you would not said the date, I'd have been like, oh no. But
yeah, that was a big term back then. All right, last question of this round. What actress played a replicant, a mermaid, and a Cro-Magnon woman in her early roles in the 80s?
Dan.
Go for it, Dan.
Was it Sean Young?
No.
Simply.
Oh, she's
Go
a
for it,
Blade Runner,
Simply.
replicant. God damn it. I know who it is. Shit.
Go for it, Simply.
Daryl Hannah?
Yes.
It is Daryl Hannah.
I got that. Okay, nice.
I remember Splash.
That's the only one I knew. What does he play a replicant in?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look that up.
It was
I know it.
It was Blade Runner as well. There was 2 of them in Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in Blade Runner. I didn't know that. Nice.
All right, right before Dan goes, speed round. This is just for fun. First thing that comes to your mind. Whoever says it first, I move on to the next one. This is just like some ad-libbing. My favorite animal is?
Dog.
Simply. Oh.
What did you say, Rebecca?
Dog.
Dog. Okay. The coolest car is?
Cadillac.
Cadillac. The best food is?
Meat pies.
Meat pies. Okay. My celebrity crush is?
Barack
Halle
Obama.
Berry.
Barack Obama. I knew it was coming. And Halle Berry. There you go. My favorite hobby is?
Writing.
Oh,
Right.
Zoom shows, clearly. Zoom shows are
Zoom
awesome.
shows is my favorite hobby.
I'm
currently.
changing mine to Zoom shows too.
All right, Dan, bless us with some of your humor, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Today's been really cool. I told someone to fuck off for the first time in 6 months. It's liberating. It's fantastic. It was a guy getting in the elevator at Ralph's with me who walked in without a mask. I told him, hey, man, just back up and put your mask on. He goes, nah, it'll be all right. I said, get out of the elevator or I will fuck you up. And the guy just looked at me and was like, backed up, but left the cart in the door, put his mask on, walks back in, looks at me and goes, really? And I said, you're an asshole, mate. And we got down the bottom. And here's the funny part, though. I'm going around Ralph's, which for you Texans who are tuned in is Kroger. And every time I turn into a lane at the grocery store, I run into the same fucking guy again. So now this guy thinks I'm stalking him. And all I want is eggs as well. So by the third fucking lane, I had to say, listen, dude, don't call the cops. I'm not trying to fuck you up. I've forgotten about the goddamn lift already. I'm like done. I'm on to something else. The most fun pandemic activity I've had, I share a patio with a bunch of other people who live in this building. And one of my neighbors has been working on a Rubik's Cube every day. Did you know that for $5.95 on Amazon, you can buy replacement stickers for a Rubik's Cube? Oh, yeah. This is so much fun. Every day I reset that Rubik's Cube with different stickers all over it, different things. He hasn't been able to crack it once. One day I put a brand new one out there and he solved it and it was great. And then I took the brand new one away and put the shit one back with all the stickers on it all over the place. It's so much fun. It's like watching someone tear their heart out. And the worst thing is now he has hope because he solved it once, but just can't get back to it. It's the worst thing in the world. Someone tried to tell me the other day that Flipper was the greatest animal of all time on TV. That's bullshit. I watched Flipper. I watched Lassie. I watched Benji. I'm sorry, Rebecca. These are all pre-Sega Mega Drive and Sega Genesis. But in Australia, we had a thing called Skippy. Skippy was a kangaroo. All right. Now, Skippy was a little bit more high level than Benji. Benji used to just save towns and vagrants. And Lassie would just do the kid down the well. But Skippy was foiling diamond smugglers and offshore drillers and shit like that. He's a fucking kangaroo. You used to whistle him up with a gum tree. It's easy to believe when I've just watched Lassie run away and do things. And what, Australians can't have their thing too? There's an episode where Skippy goes to the horse track and puts bets on and wins a horse race. And they pay it out. And then Skippy gets all blinged up and loses the plot a little bit and has to get reined in a little bit. I thought I lived in a good neighborhood. I live just off Sunset in LA. I've been sitting out in the patio till 1 a.m, enjoying the beautiful California air because I come from Houston and the weather there is slightly less that. It's a little humid. So what I've been doing is enjoying myself. Then someone said you should install the Citizen app on your phone. I said, what's a Citizen app? And they said, Citizen app is the kind of app that tells you all the crime in your neighborhood. Now, back when I owned a house in Texas, I made the mistake of checking the sexual predator website once where it shows all little red dots in your neighborhood. You can't unsee that shit. Once you've let the genie out of the bottle, your neighborhood has changed forever. Now I installed Citizen app and suddenly I can't go outside after fucking 7 o'clock anymore. I used to hang out till 1 a.m. Now it's dude with an axe at Trader Joe's. I'm like, well, fuck, I don't need Trader Joe's today. We can just go somewhere else. They had one the other day. It was a lady with fur coat wielding a machete. I'm just like, done. I don't even need to come outside for 2 days after that. Clearly she's lost the plot. She's had enough, but you can watch a crime spree break out. It'll be like dude with knife, 1.5 miles away. Robbery with knife, 1.3 miles away. Carjacking with knife, 1 mile away. Motherfucker's got a car now. and you know it's real because they have this thing where they verify. There's a chat with every crime. So lunatics run out in the street where the lady with the fur coat and the machete is with their fucking cell phone and take a picture of it and post it to the app. Run out the street, man with knife, stab, stab, stab. That's the end of that shit, and then you're done. I mean, it is the most American app ever. I mean, this wouldn't go down in Australia. In Australia, it'd just be like, yeah, mate, there's a guy there with a knife. And that's it. There's no more chat. We don't get into that 267 messages kind of shit. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's about my 5 minutes, mate. But that's the moral of the story. If you ever hear of a lady with a machete on Sunset wearing a fur coat, she's legit, and she's not to be fucked with.
Yeah.
Well, great job. Great job, Dan Green. Guys, make sure if you're tuning in now, you check out my guests. You can see all their information in the corner below and in the description below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We're here live every Thursday night. We are having some bad internet issues tonight. This video will be reposted. So if you're watching in playback, thank you so much. All right, guys, we are going to do our next 5 questions. This is our last 5 questions. It's still anybody's game because these are worth 5 points each. Here we go. What color eyes did the cat originally have in the Napster logo?
Dan.
Rebecca.
Go for Dan.
Green.
It was green. Green. I looked it up and it's currently white, but it was green. What TV personality said their prison nickname was M. Diddy?
Rebecca.
Go for it, Rebecca.
Martha Stewart.
It was Martha Stewart. Hell yeah. What was the popular underwear brand whose logo featured a yellow smiley face? No one. It was Joe Boxer. Joe Boxer. Whose picture did Sinead O'Connor rip up during her performance of Bob Marley's War on SNL?
Dan.
Go for it, Dan.
I was the Pope.
It was the Pope. All right, here we go. This is the last question. The last question. Who lives in the land of Duloc?
Rebecca.
Go for it, Rebecca.
I can think of it if you give me enough time. Do you lock like D-U?
D-U-L-O-C-K or C-L-O-C. It's a fictional. It's not real.
Yeah.
Dan?
Go for it, Dan.
Peter Pan?
No. Isn't that Never Neverland?
Oh, it could have been Dulac. It could have been a suburb of Never Neverland.
That's true. That's true. No, let's go for it, Simply.
Winnie the Pooh and the gang.
That was the what was that? The 100 acre wood or whatever it's called.
100 acre wood, yeah, man.
Yes.
Bam!
Bam! 100 acre wood.
Hey, that's
I'm
what
gonna
she
take
said.
a guess.
Hey. Okay, we're done.
Go for it, Rebecca.
Duloc is like definitely in something that was like a musical, like I'm pretty sure, or like at least adapted to a musical. So I'm just trying to I don't know. Is it like
It's not Cats. It's not Phantom of the Opera. The answer I'm looking for, Rebecca, Dan, and Simply, is Shrek.
Oh, man.
I knew it was a musical.
Shrek. Is Shrek a musical? No, there's a lot of songs in Shrek.
A lot of songs in.
That's right. It is. Awesome. While I tally this up, Dan,
Yeah.
what or who inspired you to do comedy? 1 minute or less, please.
Oh, well, who inspired me to do comedy?
Yes. Or
Actually,
what?
It was, I used to run nightclub front doors. I did that for 16 years, which is kind of like doing crowd work if the door's hostile enough, which mine were. And I did that for a very long time, and I sat down after an after-hours drink till about 4 o'clock in the morning with a guy who was fairly high up on Toastmasters, and he was like, "You should do this for a living." He said, "It's like talking to a fire hydrant." And I said, "All right, I like that. I could be a fire hydrant." And yeah, then you get a little bit of a health scare, you have an almost heart attack, and then you go, "You know what, fuck it, I think I'll go and move to LA with nothing and see if I can make this work." So
There you
yeah,
go.
that was kind of how I got in here.
How about you, Simply?
And the question once again is, how did I get into comedy, or what got me into
No,
comedy?
like what inspired you, or who inspired you in a minute or
Oh,
less.
okay, cool. Who inspired me is John Leguizamo. Just him performing all the different things during that act Freak made me want to perform. What inspired me was just being a person that would tell stories and hold people's attention as a kid, and then subsequently as a young adult. It kind of gave me the idea of maybe I can do this on stage.
Nice, dude. Rebecca?
I liked writing funny things, and I realized, in at a certain point that like nobody cares about people that just write funny things, and it seemed like a better way to get immediate gratification.
Was actually getting up and speaking the word.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. Dan knows my story. He's been on the show before. Simply Rebecca. You heard me talk about our sponsors at the beginning, right? Anger Management, breakthroughinnovative.com. Maria helped me through my 26 hours of court-ordered anger management. Look, I was an angry person until I had an issue in the court system and whatnot, and had to go through my anger management. And while I was there, I discovered stand-up comedy. My wife actually told me, she's like, Chris, you need therapy or go do stand-up, because they're always working their shit out on stage. And then I met another comedian in my anger management class, and he suggested I go see Greg Dean, which is our other sponsor of the show. It's amazing how that went full circle. But yes, go check out Maria at Breakthrough Innovative and Greg Dean. All right, to recapping the scores. All right, it was a close game. Rebecca, you came in with a solid 13 points. Thank you so much. I'd be sad if someone came out with like 0 points or only 1 point, but you guys all did fantastic. Rebecca is our third place. She won third place. Yay!
Yeah.
Coming in a solid second place with 21 points is Dan Green. Dan gets 21 points and Simply just pulled it off with a win with 22 points. So you beat Dan by 1 point. Great job, Simply. Great job, Dan. Great job, Rebecca. You guys all did fantastic. Rebecca, where can people find you on social media?
You can go to my website, RebeccaTKaplan.com, or follow me on social media at Rebecca T. Kaplan.
Wonderful. How about you, Dan?
Mate, you can follow me on Instagram at Dan Green Comedy, and you can follow my Vegemite adventures at G'day from LA with 3 A's.
Good day from LA. How about you, Simply?
Over my head, I should have things showing. I don't know if I'm choppy right now or not. Either way, I'm just going to point up and say those are the names and those are the links right above my head. Simply Courtney at Boogie Squatch Everything.
Yeah. Including, I don't see a Venmo. You need to put a Venmo in there too, bro.
My Venmo is Simply Courtney. Well, fun fact, my Venmo is even Simply Courtney. I should put a Venmo symbol in there.
I know, if you're gonna put all that shit up there, put everything up there. You know what I mean?
Should. You're right. Yes,
your
sir.
Your social security, your
right. 555.
Guys, thank you so much. If you're tuning in for your first time, we're live every Thursday night. And usually we have really smooth internet. We're just having some bad issues tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, all that jazz. I'm your host, Chris Kidder. I want to thank my guests tonight, Dan Green, Rebecca Kaplan, Symply Courtney. Make sure you go show them some love. Guys, again, I'm Chris Kidder. I love you very much. We'll see you next week. Remember, keep smiling, keep creating, and for God's sake, keep laughing. Awesome. Here we go, guys. Woo! Cheers. Bye, everyone.
It's been the Kidder Corner.